Good morning or good afternoon. We have breaking news from the interview I just had with the Executive Director, Brian Concanen of the Institute for Justice and Democracy on Haiti. He lives here in the US. He was on the show. According to Brian, according to Brian, and a letter that he shared with us, written by Maria Joseph, an attorney in Haiti, we are learning of a planned invasion. The US and Canada are planning on invading Haiti as a peacekeeping effort, stemming from the fact that, of course, last year a president was killed, and now a prime minister has been installed. Prime minister who is not elected by the people, but has been selected by those outside of it. So, but there is an unrest, and Haitian and Caribbean people don't like to be ruled and controlled by anybody else but themselves. So they may tolerate it for a while. So apparently Canada and the US are sending a peacekeeping troop, but it's not really peacekeeping, but they call it that. They're sending to, but then they do not want to send soldiers or an army to Haiti. So they are asking CARICOM, and they're not asking. It's as if they are forcing. Maybe they are forcing. But so they're asking CARICOM. But we obtained a letter from Maria Joseph, who was given to us by Mr. Brian Concanen regarding the planned invasion of Haiti by the US and Canada, who has asked the CARICOM states to do the invasion as if they are house slaves. As if they are house slaves. Here's an excerpt of the letter. Dr. Carla Natalie Barnett. It's addressed to Dr. Carla Natalie Barnett, Secretary General of the Caribbean Community of CARICOM. Read the proposed international intervention in Haiti. The letter begins like this. Dear Dr. Barnett, we are writing you in relation to the armed international intervention in Haiti that has been requested by Dr. Ariel Henry, the de facto Prime Minister of Haiti, and supported by the United States and Canada, to explain that any support for the intervention by the Caribbean Community CARICOM would violate CARICOM's democratic principles, betray Haitians' centuries-long struggle for democracy and sovereignty, and implicate CARICOM in attacks against civilians exercising their basic human rights. The letter goes on to say that the Haitian people are today looking to CARICOM, the Caribbean community, to extend the example the community set in 2004, not betray it. We do not want our CARICOM sisters and brothers to come with guns to help powerful countries impose a repressive regime on us. We want our sisters and brothers to come in solidarity with respect and democratic principles. We want CARICOM to once again insist that the international community stop supporting an unconstitutional, imposed regime and allow Haitians to find a democratic, sustainable solution to our political crisis. That's according to Maria Joseph in a letter to CARICOM in October of last year, and we will have it for you. Today, small St. Vincent, the island of St. Vincent, has rejected the request or forced request by the US and Canada to invade, since the US and Canada are afraid of the optics. Yet it is this optic that continues where those in power ask the few house slaves, or force the few house slaves to beat their fellow men and women. However, Jamaica, as usual, seem to be planning on acquiescing to the US, where Kamala Harris is vice president, a Caribbean diasporan, first-generation American woman of the post-colonial, as her father and mom are from Jamaica and India, respectively, a former British colony. We will have this story and provide the entire letter and the interview I had with Brian later on the Neoliberal podcast and in the Neoliberal feeds and blogs and journals and the commentary and so forth. Check us out. We are available everywhere. This story is powerful, and I teach Caribbean thought, so this is it's right up that street. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this particular matter. We'll talk about this with the students in my class at Jamaica Theological Seminary tomorrow. But this story, we will break it later, and it's powerful. This is quite interesting. We'll get reactions. This is the Neoliberal podcast. Support us at https://anchor.fm/the neoliberal/support. And we are from the Neoliberal Corporation, which is about serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular what was the monopoly. See you on the other side.